Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Chrome Tour golf ball from Callaway.
She began her day on the back. This was to save par.
Yeah, you mentioned missed the last 3 cuts and shot some of the worst golf she's played in the last 3 events, and a bad putt there for her.
And this is at the 9th. This is her 3rd.
Yeah, hit 16 of 18 greens, gets it just above the hole.
Looking for a birdie, looking for something good to close on.
Yeah, and this is a quick putt coming, but she's not scared of it. Nicely done.
So 69.
32 putts on the day, though.
Yeah, 69 for Nelly Korda. She made a double at 16, but she was able to close with birdie to get to 2 under par. Good job hitting the greens, but too many putts, 32 in round number 1. How about the leaders? Let's go to Ingrid Lindblad, who just turned pro last month on the par 3 second.
Yeah, she played 3 Epson events and played, of course, her college golf at LSU, keeping those purple shorts going there. Nice little putt there.
64 for her on day 1. Patty Tavatanakit on the par 3 5th. That's for birdie. That got her to 7 under, and that is where she finished. Gemma Dryborough, the Scot, on the 2nd hole.
Yeah, trying to have a solid week. Hadn't played all that great this season. Not horrible, but not what she expected, but nice putt there.
Got her to -6. And then on the par 5 7th, playing her 3rd.
Got her first win at the 2022 over in Japan. Of course, on the Solheim Cup. Wants to be on that team again. A nice shot there. Maybe she's going to have a great week here.
Putt to save par at the 9th. Her last hole of the day, and that's where she finishes.
Nice.
So Tavatanakit, who's already won a major, Dryborough, who has won on the LPGA Tour, and Lindblad, who's been a pro for a month. They are all sharing the lead with 64s. Lindblad winning 15 times at Louisiana State University as a collegian. Those 3 players up by 1 on a big group that includes Lydia Ko, who shot 65, but the lead is -7.
Yeah, I feel like the 2 of the birdies was just kind of a give me because I hit it like really close. So I would say like not 26 putts, but yeah, I struck the ball really, really well today.
Your 4th time playing here, 48th position being your best finish. Have you taken a different approach to Evian this year?
Just keeping it light. I feel like I always like coming back here. It's always nice, you know, the weather's always kind of really good here. It tends to get warm, but if anything, I feel like I'm more comfortable with my game compared to last year. So still had a lot of good memories from last year. I feel like I played decent, not feeling comfortable. So this year it's almost like a freed up feeling.
Yeah, it was I would say it's a pretty simple round of golf. It didn't I think missed 2 fairways, missed 2 greens, so was just in it the whole round and was just trying to hit the targets that we've been talking about.
This is your 6th major championship, but first as a professional and first time here at Evian. What are you enjoying most about the challenges it presents?
You know, every hole is different. There are no flat lies, so you're kind of always hitting into green that's sloping one way and the fairway sloping the same way, so you just got to be careful where you hit the ball and just you really got to commit to some shots out here and just trust that the ball's going to go one way.
Lindblad is a former world amateur golf ranking #1. She finished first at Stage 2 qualifying in the LPGA Q Series to earn Epson Tour status. And as you mentioned, Jim, that is where she primarily competes. Certainly was not afraid of the big stage on this day.
No, she wasn't. And when you talk about the career she had at LSU, I remember when she was being recruited, my daughter Kathleen was finishing up, and I remember Garrett Runyon, her college coach, said she's going to be a program changer, and she was. She stayed the whole time. And I think the biggest challenge for her is going to be that transition from college to now pro golf. I mean, in college golf, she loved her teammates. She loved being at LSU. She just loved that whole experience. She kept growing as a person. And I think now you go, you have everybody doing everything for you in college. Now you go as a pro, things aren't the same. You're having to do a lot of stuff on your own. It's still golf, but it's a big challenge. It could be lonely out there. But for her, I think she can be pretty tough on herself at times. I think she improved on that as the years went by. and a great start right here. And I think it's always interesting when you watch by the end of the week, some of the names, the big names come up towards the top of the leaderboard. But we've been watching this young lady. She missed the cut in her first Epson Tour event as a pro, then 25th and second. So this is someone who's going to win on the LPGA eventually. I hope she has a good week this week. If she takes that same approach, who knows what can happen out there, because she got off to a great start.
As far as Dryborough is concerned, this is only the second time she's led after any round on the LPGA Tour. 64, tying a career low for her, which was at the 2023 CME Group Tour Championship most recently. What about that performance today?
It was something that I don't know if she was expected. She worked really hard on the putting green with her putting coach, and I think that helped. But you look at her statistics from last year to this year, and you wonder, okay, maybe why she didn't have the season or why she's not having the season. Look at the scoring average, 53rd, now 93rd this season. It was almost a stroke difference there. Fairway accuracy is pretty similar, but maybe not as good this season. Greens and regulation, that was a big drop there. So from 49th to 92nd, and then putts per round, that increased as well. So I think when you looked at that, that was almost a stroke around. So just those fine things keep you from maybe winning or keeping the top 5. But I know she wants to make the Solheim Cup team. Again, I know she loved that experience this last time around. Maybe she gets off to this good week, finishes up strong, because I know that's one of her goals. But so far, so good. She made a great save. I think the putt at 9 was huge to save that par. You just don't want to give up a great round you have and finish on a bad note, so she didn't. But off to a good start. Like I said, got her first win a couple of years ago in Japan, and so far, so good for her.
Let's take a look at some of the notable highlights from day one at the Evian. Showed you this one earlier. Jody, you were at Shadoff on the par 3, 16th.
Yeah, this is always such a hard hole. Downhill, about a club and a half. This whole location's on the right side, which is probably a little bit easier, but you get a kick towards the hole, and aces are wild.
Mein Auto. She gets 180,000 euros to apply towards the Porsche of her choice. Doesn't have to be that one. She can pick another one. But she wasn't the only ace of the day. This is Chun Wei Wu, the amateur, and this is at the 5th.
Yeah, 188 yards. There's water, but it's a little different look. But guess what? Same result.
The 7th and 8th aces at this event since it became a major championship. Adela Cernasek, this is the 2024 NCAA Women's Individual Champion at 16.
Ooh, that's such a tough shot, but she made it look easy. A little short backswing, landed on the fringe. Great shot there.
Finishes the day at even. Minji Lee, second shot to the par 4 third.
Yeah, whole location. Just a wedge coming in there, staring it down. Of course, a past winner here. And look at this. 1, 2, boop.
That's a hole out for an eagle, thank you. Do you think she'll room with her brother at the Olympics? How cool is that, by the way? Both going to play golf. Brooke Henderson, par 4 first.
Yeah, another lady that has some great success around here as well. As they talk about some of the, you never get a flat lie, and that releases nicely to the hole.
Henderson would be at 2 under when all was said and done today. The defending champion from France, Céline Boutier, on the 11th.
Yeah, not a great start, but kind of settled down at this point. Long putt here, a little left to right. It's always tough to defend, but she's not giving up yet.
2 under, also where she would finish the day.